The following is presented to you for educational and promotional purposes only and not as legal advice. The speaker strongly recommends seeking advice of your own attorney before undertaking any of the advice or concepts discussed in this video.
Hey friend, Jeff Watson here. Thank you so much for watching this introductory video to my Omega Wealth Protection System. If you're kind of curious about who I am, there's a link at the top of this page where you can click on it and read my bio and read what other people have to say about me. In this particular short video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about rehabbing, or what I call find, fix, and flip. There are some really good shows on TV that make you think this is really interesting and easy stuff to do. I've got some news for you. It's hard work. So let me go through some things that you need to know. First off, finding, fixing, and flipping means that you have to find properties that you can buy below market, that you can raise to market value by adding good repairs to them. Sometimes it's a paint job, sometimes it's carpet, sometimes it's just landscaping. Sometimes it's a complete and total remodel. If you're just beginning, make sure that you only take on small rehabs. Big rehabs for beginning investors can nearly bankrupt you. Ask me how I know. I barely survived a couple of big rehabs, okay? Fortunately, we got through them all right. Now, let me talk a little bit about the risks associated with this kind of investment. Number one risk is overpaying, buying the wrong house or buying the house paying too much for it. Another big challenge is bad contractors. You can have a contractor that did a great job on the 4 or 5 previous rehabs, and then on rehab number 6, they flake out on you. Ask me again how I know. Been there, done that. Sometimes you can have hidden defects in the house that you don't realize, that maybe the seller concealed from you or your inspector didn't pick it out. So make sure you allow for an oops or a surprise fund. The last thing is the market can change while you're doing your rehab. So build in a little bit of a buffer for market change. If the market goes up while you're rehabbing, more profit to you. If the market stalls, you've got a little bit of a reserve. Okay, the next thing you need to know is the type of income and the tax considerations that go with rehabbing. It's a short-term gain, or in most instances, it is ordinary earned income. You're in and out usually in 6 months or less. Sometimes people do it at a lot less than that. So it's going to be taxed as ordinary earned income in most instances. Okay? That means it's going to be highly taxed. It's going to be taxed at your normal rate and subject to self-employment tax, FICA and FUTA. That's an extra 15%. So here's a strategy that I want to share with you for both asset protection and tax mitigation. I recommend that you use a limited liability company to do this, either single member or multiple member LLC that elects to be taxed as a sub-S corporation. Yes, in the eyes of the law, it's a limited liability company. In the eyes of the IRS, it's treated as a sub-S corporation. That tax treatment allows you to take some of the profits out without paying FICA and FUTA on them. Saves you that extra 15% than if you just did it on a Schedule C in your own name. So that savings can be quite significant if you've got a couple of really profitable rehabs in the same year. The second reason I recommend a limited liability company is that you never know the risks that you're going to get into. You could have disgruntled contractors, you could have people get hurt on the job site, you could have all sorts of things that go wrong. So a really advanced technique where you can take the power of a limited liability company and match it up with a what I'll call a grantor title holding trust lets you buy the house in the trust. The trust is owned by your LLC, so you keep a lower profile on public record. You've got a layer of privacy as well as asset protection, and it's a powerful combination. So using those strategies together, many advanced or elite rehabbers can take it to a new level. Until the next time, peace. I'm Jeff Watson, and God bless.